Okay, take two. So I am going to be showing you how I cut my leggings with this fabric from my fabric haul. And yeah. The rest of the video will be a voiceover because I have a lot of noisy people around me. Okay, so we are going to start with this fabric here. I folded it in half, and this is actually 2 yards, and I folded it the long way. And this is the stretch that I'm going to be cutting. Make sure you're cutting it in the direction that you need it to stretch in. And I am going to start with folding a pair of leggings that I can fit pretty well. And I am going to start with the crotch. So I'm going to start with the front, and I'm going to fold that in half like I said. Now I'm going to fold the top to make sure I can double my waistband, and then I want to cut down at the bottom to make sure I will have enough room to hem the bottom. Okay, so again, I am going to go ahead and cut that once I get the length that I need. This fabric is enough to cut my entire pant, but again, I'm going to start by cutting these two panels, and as you can see, I start cutting around the pants that are folded. And again, these pants fit me very well. Honestly, they're baggy sometimes, and also remember, we're working with a very stretchy knit. So it's up to you how much seam allowance you want to add. It depends on how you plan on sewing it up. I'm going to use a serger, so yeah, I'm not really doing a lot of seam allowance. So again, I'm going to go along the outer side and cut a little bit of this fabric off because I really don't need this much up here because I plan on serging this project. And again, I'm going to take a little bit more off and cut it straight up. And I'm just basically lining the bottom up as well. And like I said, I folded this. You can always cut that off to make a waistband, but I'm just going to leave it up there for right now. And that's going to be where I'm going to sew it for my first stitch. And I'm going to use the other side of the fabric to go ahead and cut the back seam of my pants. Now when we cut the back seam, generally if you have a little bit more back there, it's going to be about 2 inches, maybe an inch or two bigger than the front seam. If you don't have much back there, they might be close in size. So again, this one, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. I'm not leaving a lot of seam allowance because I'm not one of the, I ain't thick like that, but I'm good back there. So, yeah, once I get this fabric to work to where I need it to work, and again, I'm just going to lay it out flat as possible by stretching my fabric out, making sure I have enough room for the top and the bottom. And I am going to go ahead and cut. Like my first cut is just going to be like a rough cut, but I'm just trying to get this excess off right now. Now I will take a little bit more off. Now I will be creating the shape of the pant. As you can see, I'm going to cut it similar to how I cut the other one. And then I'm going to cut this part off here. The thing about this side, my fabric is folded. So I'm going to get my clips and I'm going to take them and clip this side along this side that's close to me. That way I don't have to worry about it shifting when I go ahead and open up the fabric on the other side. Okay, and that is it. I have cut both my front and my back panel. And generally where I like to start sewing, again, I like to sew along that curve. Now for this project, I might go ahead and cut my waistband out separately, but that's the first step. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will come back and start the waistband process, and we're going to stitch this baby up.